We'll let a few people try to come through here. See how it's sounding, see how it's going, make sure everybody's getting in. Got the alert. It's going up on Facebook. Let's turn that sound down. Boom. All right. You see that I'm rolling solo. This is Chris. Welcome into Winning Cures Everything. I am Christopher Giannini. Gary doesn't have internet. He's in the boondocks and didn't leave me the equipment for him to call in. That's okay. He's doing family stuff, and we appreciate that. I am super late getting started because I had to work today trying to get through and ready for the holidays, but I am done until Monday. So a whole lot of football to watch, a whole lot of food to eat, and a whole lot of time spending with a bunch of crazy-ass Italians coming over my house. So if you want to know what I'm doing this weekend, that will be what I'll be doing. As folks join in, we're just going to talk NFL, and it's going to be a quick, easy show. You know, when I'm rolling solo, I'm not good at dragging this thing out. I don't do well talking to myself, and I really don't do well reading your comments while I'm trying to maintain order in my brain. Biggest games of the weekend. We're going to cover both games on Thanksgiving Day because what do we got? A big news in one game moving on. I appreciate that. Question of the day, Chris. How do you do turkey, stuffed, smoked, or fried, or oven? I don't eat turkey at all. I'm a firm believer of this. If turkey was any damn good, we'd eat it more than one time a year, okay? But it's not, so we don't. And so I'm going to eat stuff that I would eat normally throughout the season. Somebody better be bringing a ham over to my house or something of that nature. If they don't, then I'll go get some stuff and I'll smoke something on the grill or whatever. I've had fried turkey. It's fine. It's the best way to eat it out of all of them. Second choice would be smoked. And after that, I'm just not even going to eat the other two. My personal preference. That's that. But yeah, so let me put two plugs in. One, Gary's going to get mad at me if I don't tell you because he's worked his ass off on it. Go to the website. Check out the website. All right. He's worked really hard. You find some t-shirts on there. He's designed and made. Buy some of those t-shirts. Help support us. Really. I don't even know if we get any money from those, but they're cool. They're fun and we like them. So I hope you like them. Wear the swag, wear the gear, share the information out. And then other news lead in that we want to give plugs to is our partners at SBR. I'm sitting in front of the banner because I didn't even have time to do the other setup today. Man, these guys give us a lot of rope. They give me a lot of rope. Gary's kind of the model of professional all the time. And they just have been really good partners. We appreciate them. And go check out their website. You can find our articles on the website. And then they do a pick six contest every week. You pick 6 games between NFL and college. You get all 6 right. You can win some real money. Doesn't cost anything. It's free to join. So go over there, do that. Support SBR because they support us. They take care of you guys. And there we go. Put that turkey in a plastic bag. Throw it in there. Whoa, you cook it in a plastic bag? See, I don't even know how to cook a turkey. I've been present in assisting in frying one, and I've definitely helped some folks smoke a few of them. We never put anything in a bag, though. That's not happening. So back to the news. Thanks to the Rona, the Ravens are getting kicked back from Thanksgiving night to Sunday. Now, also, my crazy family member, which would be the Adazio, Mr. Steve Adazio in Colorado State also bounced from Thanksgiving Day. I'm losing football games on Thanksgiving. I got 40 people that's going to be at my house. And I got to talk to these folks if football's not being played. I need some games, okay? I need an escape. I need a reason to drift off away and meander away and go find a television. So we need these games to stop getting canceled. Now, I do appreciate the fact that they didn't cancel the Ravens game. They kicked it back. Maybe we can get a few of these running backs back. Don't know. The other big news I'm going to hit on, one Nicholas Saban got the 19 again. This guy, Come on now. He's either living reckless or he's a super drama queen, okay? All right, we got the false positive before. But Gary's not here, so I'm gonna talk about his boy, all right? He got a false positive before the Georgia game, and everybody got all up in arms, was figuring out how he was going to get it. And then I believed in the conspiracy theory that he really had it, but they had Butch Jones spitting in that tube the rest of the week. He got 3 negatives. They let him come on and play. Well, apparently it had to be real false positives because I don't think you can get it again this quickly. I think if you get it once, it takes at least 3 to 5 months for it to run out of your system. Not a doctor. Once again, I used to play one when I was little. That's about it. But I'm here to tell you, he's got it again. He's got it for real this time. We know he's got it. He's not going to be on the sidelines for the Auburn game, for the Iron Bowl. I think that's a big deal. Now, Gary's been my partner through this whole thing, okay? But Gary decided to share out a tweet today. My guy, my friend, my partner shared out a tweet today talking about, is Alabama better in the Iron Bowl without Nick Saban because Gus Malzahn has had his number. Gus does have the best winning percentage as anybody against Saban, but that's not special. That's not anything. He's still, only got like 2 or 3 wins against him. It's not like that number's a big number. And I think one of those wins came as a coordinator. This is how you know a fan base is completely spoiled right here, okay? This is why justification for everybody out there, why they should be the most hated team in all of sports. Not all of college football, all of sports. They've won all the championships, all the trophies. They get all the best players. They have all the best coaches. They have all the best everything, and it still ain't good enough. It still ain't good enough. And it's a problem. Don't you think it's a problem? I think that's a problem. And I think we should fight against that kind of attitude. So, Gary, not pleased with it. I hope karma comes and gets you. Saban's gone. I hope you get your butts whipped. Probably not going to happen. I don't think Auburn's got the firepower. Anyway, we're going to get back to the NFL. Yeah, Casey, agree with me. No, they are not better without Saban. They are not. Now, I will be the one guy to argue, is he really the best coach in college football history? Because if you have to have all the best players, all the best facilities, all the best coaches, and get all the benefits of the NCAA and your conference, the SEC, to go your way every time, well, damn, you should win all the time. My thing is this is why I have the opinion that Mike Leach was one of the best coaches of all time. Because what he did with no talent was so impressive. Nick's never had a team as bad as those Texas Tech teams or as bad as those Washington State teams and ever done anything worth a damn with them. So I look at some of these smaller school coaches and I see what they're able to do with very limited talent. And I say, let's be real careful before we say the guy that just wins all the time is the best. Same case in point for guys like Mike Krzyzewski and in the college basketball world. If you got all the best players and you're not winning, there's something wrong, right? Like you shouldn't be praised for winning. You should be criticized for not winning. Looking at you, Coach Cal, and I'm Cal's defender. But anyway, I digress. Let's move on. Thursday, the Lions are taking on the Texans, and they are catching 3 points at home. No Galloway. I think that's a big deal. Stafford's going to be banged up. I think that's going to be a big deal. I think Stafford's playing. I hope Stafford's playing. But I'm going to tell you, I don't think this Texans team is great. And I kind of like being the contrarian. They went on the road last week to a team that I don't think's defense is great. And they put up 0 points. This is the Lions. I think there is no way on earth they're coming home Thanksgiving. I think they were looking forward to this game. I think they were preparing for this game because they know every eye in the country is going to be watching them Thanksgiving morning. Okay? And I think they're going to show up. I think they're going to fight hard. I think they got a shot to win the game. I get the 3-point head start. I love the Lions in this game. It's going to be one of my gambling picks, okay? Galloway is not playing. So Casey said if Galloway's playing, Lions are a lot. He's officially out as of right now from what I saw today. I think it's official. Speaking of winning very little, how about Pat Fitzgerald? Hey, yeah, don't be talking about winning very little. That's my guys. They're winning very lot. They're winning a whole lot. I'm really disappointed that the Rona is ruining my football season, by the way, because I would have been at Northwestern for that Wisconsin game because that Wisconsin game was supposed to be a Wrigley Field game, and I would have been there with my Northwestern guys, with my Westlot brothers. And I hate that I'm missing out on all these incredible opportunities to be in the Chicago area. Chicago, second favorite city in the country. It's not close. Love that place. I'd like to call it home one day. I don't have the dough. Moving on to the next game. The next game, well, a little bit more about why I think the Lions have a fighting shot, okay? I don't think my Patriots, our offense is putrid. Our offense is a disaster. They still scored on this Texans defense. This Texans defense is garbage, okay? They're not good at all. And I think the Lions are going to be able to score. Once again, I thought they might be looking ahead and looking towards this game and getting ready for this game because this game is national TV. This game is at home. This game is a primetime spot. And this game is far more important in the grand scheme of things than it is when they're not than that Carolina game. So, because I think they're done fighting for a wild card spot, by the way. They'd have to go on a hell of a run. I don't think they're going to be able to make that. So, I like this Lions team. We'll move on to the Cowboys. It ain't Thanksgiving without the Cowboys. And this is kind of becoming a little bit of a tradition here. The football team and the Cowboys playing on Thanksgiving Day. Football team got a win. Put a little asterisk by that win, big asterisk. Before Joe Burrow went out, the field goal kicker hit the pole twice. That's 6 points. And missed an extra point. That's 7 points. So left a touchdown off the field before Joe goes out. Without Joe, the offense can't move at all. They're nowhere around. I don't know how good the football team is. I want them to be good. I'll tell you this. The winner of this game is going to be number one in that conference, in that division. That's it. That's going to happen. That's just going to happen because the other two teams don't play till Sunday, but they're going to have 2 to 3 days to say, we're in first place. We are now landowners of first place. And I'm pretty excited about that. If I had to pick this game, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. If I had to pick it, I'd take the football team kind of because I think without Dak, both these teams are actually pretty even. All right. Maybe the Cowboys are getting better. They're getting some guys back on defense, and the defense looked like it had some fight last week. But I'm not putting too much stock in what last week's game was. I need to see. You're talking about one of the worst defenses in the history of football since we've played this damn game. Okay, so I'm not putting too much stock in that defense looking a little better last week. That Vikings team's just they're weird. That's a weird ass team. Okay, I can't explain them. I like the football team. Basically, I think these teams are even. I'm picking the coach. Okay. Give me Ron Rivera. Give me Black Jack Del Rio on the sidelines, coaching up that defense, getting in the face of the Cowboys, trying to slow down those receivers, pressing them hard, pressing Andy Dalton. Just trying to create chaos, containing that backfield, who I think Tony Pollard is better than Zeke right now. If you look and watch him run, I mean, he looks better. He's outperforming Zeke. Now, Zeke got the big contract, and Zeke's the big name, and so everybody's always going to give him credit, but he just hasn't played well. Pollard's the guy. If they keep force-feeding Zeke the ball, I kind of like the football team. I'd take the points. I don't love either way of this, okay? Here's what I need. I need the football team to start trying to stretch the field a little bit, all right? They have receivers. They have talent on that team offensively. They have to get the ball out of Alex Smith's hand faster. but he has to throw it more. Okay. We can't run the ball, 3 times and pass it once. Like, that's just never going to be a sustainable offense in the NFL anymore. It's just not how it works. They got to open that offense up, and I like the football team to have a game, not a gambling pick of mine, just that. I'm gonna move on to some of the other big games that I think are gonna be this week. Let's see what we got. One of the other biggest games of the week. We'll talk about the Ravens-Steelers game. That's a huge game. I'm curious to see how the Ravens backfield looks. There is a world in which everybody on the planet's piling on the Steelers, and rightfully so. I have hated on the Steelers. I have mocked them. I have doubted them every step of the way. They haven't impressed me at all. The record baffles me. Okay. Teams just don't go undefeated in the NFL. It just doesn't happen. And at some point in time, they're going to fall. I know that because math tells me they're going to fall. One team, okay, somebody said, Casey said, I don't see them losing until but did you ever see the Chiefs losing to the Raiders when they did back in week 6? Because I don't think anybody in the world saw that. You never expect these teams to lose when they go on these big runs. They're always big favorites in every game. They're supposed to win every game they play. And I just think there's a world. Gary jumped in the comments. Yeah, I definitely killed your boys. Yeah, I got on you pretty hard about your saving pick. He said I'm killing it. See, this is where dyslexia is bad, and I don't need to be reading these comments while I'm trying to do this job. I like the fact that it got moved to Sunday. It pisses me off because that means I'm going to have to spend some family time with my family that evening, but I think we can get some of these running backs back. And if we get them back, I think the Ravens have a fighting shot to win this game. Gary has said this forever, and he's always right. And I always bet the Ravens, no matter what the number, because I just don't like the Steelers. And I love Lamar. I'm still in that camp. Here's the thing. This line is over 3. These games are always field goal games. It doesn't matter the talent on the field. But last year, when you had dudes that nobody's ever heard of before playing quarterback for the Steelers, they were still field goal games, okay? And it's just a thing where I'm getting more than a field goal. I'm taking the Ravens. That's it. That's my only logic to it. I think they're primed to they are primed to win a big game. And the Steelers are due for a letdown at some point in time. When you look at the last time they played, this is where the numbers come in. I watched that game. The Ravens doubled them up on yards. Now, the ultimate equalizer, you don't take yards to the bank, you take points to the bank. The ultimate equalizer is turnovers, and they turn the ball over 4 times. Okay? If they turn the ball over 4 times this game, they're going to get beaten. They're not going to cover. All right? The Steelers are going to win. The Steelers are going to cover. That's a fact. That's going to happen. I just don't think Lamar's turning the ball over 4 times. I just don't think that's going to happen. At some point in time, Hollywood Brown has to start being the star that he thinks he is. And if he ever becomes that, this offense gets scary. Until he does, this offense is going to be tough. And that's it. I don't know any other bones about it. I'm riding with the Ravens in this one, but it's a little bit of hate, not a lot of hate, a little bit of hate, and a lot of it's more than 3 points, and these games are always field goal games. That's it. I like that it got moved to Sunday. I think that helps me. Not bringing up bad memories, Chris, but I thought that Pat's team was going to go. No one said that Pat's team was going to go. Oh, are you talking about? Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, that was a bad memory. You brought up something that wasn't nice in the middle of a show. Now I got to push through, and I'm not real happy about that. Let's move on. I think a big game is the last big game we're going to hit on, that I'm going to hit on. Where's the line at? Damn. Kansas City going to Tampa Bay. Tom has not looked very good. Okay. I know there's a lot of people giving the Rams a whole lot of credit because when you pressure Tom, he looks bad. Yes, that's a fact. That is a factual statement. When you pressure Tom, he looks bad. There were throws that I watched where he was not pressured and he missed guys by a lot. Okay. We always say that Father Tom is undefeated. Tom is 43 years old. He's 43 and a half. And every day he's getting just a little bit older. And it's just breaking my heart because you don't want to see your hero go down like this. But he's not looking good. Now, with that being said, this Chiefs defense has been a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type situation. They have played very, very good some weeks, and they have played really bad others. And if we get a bad Chiefs defensive week, this is going to be a fantastic football game. Okay? Just, it's going to be worth the price of admission to watch this game. If we get a good Chiefs defensive week, this will not be a fun game for me to watch. Okay. A lot of people out there hate Tom. They like to hate Tom. That they're going to enjoy watching this game. A lot of people love the Chiefs because they're a lot of fun and they're really likable. And Andy Reid is just the best guy I've ever known in the NFL. And Patrick Mahomes is one of the best dudes to ever play this game. And they're real exciting and they're going to roll. So I think this is about what Bucs team shows up, what Chiefs defense shows up, what Bucs offense shows up. Is this game any good? I don't see a world in which the Bucs defense can contain, slow down, or really stymie the Chiefs offense. They're just too explosive. I mean, this is, if we were putting together a Madden team, I wouldn't allow you to put that many playmakers on one roster. Like we'd just be like, what are you doing? You're just going to take the salary cap off and just let everybody get on there. What are you doing? But they built this team. They built it the right way. And man, I don't see anybody from here on out beating them. So they got the 1L. They also got scared last week. I think there are weeks that they're going to get scared, like the Raiders scared them. I don't know that anybody actually overcomes them. Would I take the Bucs with the points? Hell no. It's 3.5. I thought this line was going to open at 6. I really did. I think it's scary as hell to bet against this Chiefs team. I just don't see that. I love the Bucs. I'll be rooting for the Bucs. If I have a prosperous Saturday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday morning, and my wallet's looking good, I'm probably going to bet on my boy Tom. Probably going to bet on the Bucs. It's not smart, but I wouldn't advise anybody else to do it. Arians sucks. Come on now. So let me tell you what I know about Arians, all right? Bruce is catching a lot of flack, and he's the head coach. It all starts and ends with him. I respect that. I understand that. He is not taking the play calling away from Byron Leftwich. I listen to Warren Sharp. Warren Sharp goes on the Ringer. I'll plug another podcast. Like, they don't need me plugging their podcast, though. They got millions of hits. But the Ringer NFL show, there's a guy named Warren Sharp out there. It goes on their show 2 nights a week. And he's one of the most knowledgeable people that I like listening to. And he talked about how the Bucs run the ball on first down more than any team in the league. In all of those first down runs, they're averaging 1 to 2 yards, maybe. And when they throw on first down, they throw deep, deep bombs. This is not success for Tom Brady. What the Patriots always did, what him and Josh McDaniels always did, was get in front of the sticks. Your first down, no matter if you're passing or running it, has to be 4 to 5 yards. So you got 2 plays. You can sometimes take shots. You can sometimes just go for first downs, and you can matriculate things out. This is Byron's offense, and Bruce has said, I'm not taking the play calling abilities away from him. I trust Byron. He has got to get back to realizing you don't have a Patrick Mahomes. You don't have a Russell Wilson. You've got to play within what Tom Brady's capable of doing. You have a 43-year-old statue back there who's really smart, but he's really limited in a lot of the things that he's capable of doing right now. And you just have to be better on first down because that affects everything else, okay? Because then they know you're throwing on 2nd and 10. They know you're throwing on 3rd and 10, and they pin their ears back. They come after Tom. They pressure him, and then they take him down. And it's just not a sustainable offense. You have to start getting 4, 5, 6 yards on first down. You don't have to throw deep. And when you run, if you're only getting 1 to 2 yards, you have to get away from the run. The best time to run is on 2nd down when it's 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4. That's your most opportunities. That's your best opportune place to run the football. Is when you're 2nd and short more than first down. It drives me insane, these teams that are just nailed in their head, run on first down, run on first down, run on first down. That is an old school way of thinking. It's just not how the game's played anymore. You have to put yourself out in front of the sticks. You can't be always behind the sticks. And that's what kills me about this offense and what's going on there. We're going to get to gambling picks. I'm going to run through Gary's. Some of them I agree with, some of them I don't, and I don't know 100% the logic on them, so we'll just run through them. He's got the Steelers -4 at home against the Ravens. He's got the Lions +3. Love that pick. He's at home Thursday morning. That's the early game that you're going to get on Thanksgiving Day against the Texans. He's got the Dolphins -7. So he thinks, we got a little Tua bounce back. All you people started trashing Tua the other day on the show, and you got him all upset. And so now he's going to double down and bet on his boy. Pretty smart move to bet against the Jets, though, right? I mean, that's like low-hanging fruit. It's almost cheating. The Bears +8.5. I like this pick. It's scary betting against Rodgers, especially a pissed-off Rodgers coming off a loss. But this Bears defense is good. They gotta find a run game, and if you can't find a run game against the Packers, you just can't run the damn football against anybody. I don't know. I really desperately would love to see them get Allen Robinson involved because that guy is a beast, and he is being underutilized and underappreciated. And I just kind of want him to break free of this contract and go somewhere that he can play football and somebody can get him the damn ball. His quarterbacks have been Blake Bortles, Mitchell Trubisky, and now Nick Foles. That's career criminal, by the way. Like, somebody should be brought up on charges for that shit. Okay. I don't know how to make that happen, but we got to stop. We got to fix this. All right. I'm not saying he has to play with Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he's probably owed it for the years of purgatory and hell that he's had of the quarterbacks that he's had to deal with. But I mean, can we get him like, a Garoppolo? Can we get him like an average, just a good? Can we get him a Ryan Tannehill, like a good quarterback? It doesn't have to be the best quarterback in the world. Just, you want to go to Cincinnati, play with my boy Joe next year? That'd help. I wouldn't mind that. Keep on going. He's got my Brownies -6.5. I kind of wanted to play my Browns. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the respect. I am worried about team. So Myles Garrett is in COVID protocol. Don't know if he's going to make this game or not. He got tested with the Rona Monday, though. So there's a chance that he could kind of, I guess, do his quarantine and get enough positive tests to play. I really don't know the NFL's policy. They haven't been as hard and fast as college football has, so it's hard to tell. Without Myles, I worry about that run game in Jacksonville keeping this game close. And at some point in time, Baker's going to have to beat somebody. Now, if they just go down there with a two-headed monster and they run the football down their throat, can they win this game by a touchdown or more? Hell yeah, they can. And they should. But if Baker turns the ball over or shows ugly Baker, we're going to have problems. Let's hope for good Baker. Let's hope for running the football. Let's hope a healthy Myles. And I like those picks. I like them all except one. We're okay with that. We're okay with that. Let's get into my picks. I'm with Gary. I like the Lions. I'm taking the 3. I think they got a shot to win the football game. I think they're going to win the football game, okay? This Texans team is not a good football team. Neither are the Lions, okay? We're betting on a bad team, which is something that's not smart to do. But you think the Texans are going to win off 2 in a row? See, I don't think they're good enough to do that. I just don't think they're a good team. They give up a lot of points to a way worse offense to the Patriots, and they suck. So my next pick, now we're getting into some juicy picks. This is candy to me. I love this Vegas team -3 going against Atlanta. Atlanta is not a good football team. Matt Ryan is not a good quarterback. Okay. And the Vegas coming off a big loss to the Chiefs. Ooh, I love that. See, if they'd have beat the Chiefs, I'd have felt worse about it. But coming off that loss, playing as good as they did and letting Patrick Mahomes be the greatest player in the world and come back on them in the last 30 seconds of the game. Ooh, that chapped their ass. That gives them the old red butt. And I think they're gonna come out fired up, ready to play. And this Falcons team, they've all but packed it in, man. They are just not. They're not disciplined. They made mistakes. They give the ball away. They're just not a good team. They're just not. I love that it's only a field goal. Next pick. Sneaky here. Give me the Saints -6 going to Denver. Okay. Taysom Hill running the football, throwing the football, not a ton, but enough. He's capable. Sean Payton is an offensive genius, guys. He just is. He just is. And let me give you a little secret. Outside of Patrick Mahomes, the best player in football is Alvin Kamara. Okay? That's the truth. That's the truth. Patrick Mahomes, best player in football. Second best player in football, not a quarterback, not a defensive end, not a nose tackle. It's Alvin Kamara. This guy's a beast. He's an absolute stud. Broncos been playing better. They haven't played a defense that's good. This Saints defense is going to put Drew Lock in a locker, and they're going to make him look bad. Drew Lock's going to have a bunch of turnovers in this game. He's going to do Drew Locky things, and Denver's going to finally be able to step back and say, man, this guy's not the guy. We got to figure this out. We got to do something else with this. So I love the Saints -6. Somebody said Bucs money. Come on, Casey. Broncos money line. You going to put your faith in Drew Lock against his defense? Come on. That's not right. Next game. I got my Sea Chickens. I got Russell Wilson traveling all the way across from Seattle to Philadelphia. Now, I had some close friends over the house last Saturday hanging out with me. And one of them's a younger guy. Love the guy named Scotty. Good friend. And I was teaching Scotty about some things. And one thing I taught him is Philadelphia sucks. Okay. Philly sucks. Everything about Philly sucks. So if you're from Philly, I would apologize, but no, y'all suck. Okay. Carson Wentz is bad at football. The Eagles are bad at football. I have no idea how Doug Marrone has a Super Bowl ring. It's infuriating to me. And I just can't believe it. I think the Seahawks are a world better team than them. I got to go all the way across country. I got to play an early noon game. I know weird body clock, whatever. Don't care. Give me Russell. Give me DK. Give me Lockett. They're going to throw all over this team. This defense has gotten better. They're going to look good because Wentz going to give them the ball at least twice. That's what Wentz does. I got to lay 4.5. A little bit bigger than I wanted to. Don't care. Give me the Seahawks. Laying the number. Not afraid of it. Last pick. Already told you. I'm taking the Ravens, and I found them on a line. I think it's Bookmaker at -5, at a +5. I get a 5-point head start in what I think is going to be a field goal game. I'm taking my shot. I think the Steelers, they're not as good as we think they are. They're not as good as their record says. At some point in time, this Ravens team is going to play the way they've always played. And at some point in time, the Steelers team is going to get got. It might not be this week. They may win, they may cover. But I'm going to take my shot with the Ravens right here. That's it. Appreciate you guys. Oh, somebody saying Jalen Hurts coming to your television near you. No, he's not. And even if he does, Jalen don't scare me. Jalen's a good dude, okay? But let me tell you something. Good dudes don't always win the NFL, all right? And Jalen is not an NFL quarterback. Not going to happen. So, anyway, that being that, I appreciate y'all jumping in. You guys have said a whole lot. I'm going to go back and read them when the show is over with, but there's no way on earth I can read these and try to do this show. It would be a disaster for you, and it would be chaos for me, and y'all would realize how dumb I am. I hope you all have a, Michael says, Fletcher said, see, I can't even read your name, Michael. Michael just said happy Thanksgiving. I want to tell everybody, Gary and me, from both of us, Winning Cures Everything, we do hope you have a good Thanksgiving. We are going to be back. I don't know if we're doing a Friday show or not. I don't know what we're doing. It's up to Gary. I know we're doing an SBR Saturday morning show. Check that out. That's going to go live on YouTube. SBR, we're only on YouTube there. So you got to go to hit that up. SBR Picks. And that'll be at 10 a.m. Central Time, right before kickoff. We go live to you. So happy Thanksgiving if you're coming to you from America. If you're not, you're not missing much, but if it's the turkey, but the dressing and the rest of the food, woo, Lord, it's so good. It's so good. It's the best holiday in the world. I love you guys. I thank you. I appreciate you all. And I'm gonna get out of here.